Lindsay, York Valkyrie are the 2023 Betfred Women's Super League Grand Final champions. How good does that sound?
Yeah, it's amazing. It's relief more than anything. You know, after we got beat in this fixture last year, it's 12 months of hard work and thought process going into how to get the girls to peak and achieve on this stage, and they have done today. So yeah, I couldn't be happier.
It's a moment I guess you've been waiting for such a long time, obviously during your time at Castleford and at York as well. Yeah, just sum up your emotions for me right now.
Yeah, it is, and you know, we had a bit of a monkey on our back of playing Leeds in playoff games. We could seem to beat them in the league, but then never in a big game, and that's me as a coach, and that's probably 7 or 8 of the players as well. So to do that today is immense. But hopefully now we've learned how to do it, we'll be able to keep doing it.
Just talk me through the 80 minutes. How proud are you? Were you, of that performance? Obviously Leeds, obviously got off that consolation try right in the final seconds, but you didn't give them anything really today.
Yeah, I didn't really see what happened with that, but the girls came up apologising, so I thought I don't know what's happened there, but you know, the key to it was being composed, being patient, and when things kind of did go against us, probably mentally more than anything, sort of a penalty, then we get the ball back and knock on. We'd really prepared ourselves for that because it's those moments, those avalanche effects that have been affecting our big games, and probably the reasons why we'd let teams come back into it in finals. So we were really mindful of that. We worked hard on that, and today when it started happening in the second half, the girls really understood what they needed to do and pulled it back. So yeah, I was really pleased with that, especially.
I was going to say, obviously, that start of the second half where Leeds obviously scored the penalty goal and had a fair bit of field position. How important a period of the game was that where you kept them out of your line when you were only leading by 6 points, I think?
Yeah, that's exactly it. And it's those moments in games that change it. The semi-final against St Helens to get to Wembley, we had a 15-minute period where our heads just went and we just capitulated. So we needed to make sure that didn't happen today. And it was a pretty basic game, but it did the job. So yeah, we're happy.
Fantastic advert for Women's Rugby League as well. Some huge tackles going in, some fantastic points scored, and a really competitive match from start to finish.
Yeah, I think somebody told me today that in one of the games in 2018, 2019, they saw York play Leeds and there was like 15 or 20 people there. So to have this fixture in York, in North Yorkshire, with the amount of support for the women's game that we've had this year, it's just building, and hopefully this is just the start.
New record crowd as well today for a Betfred Women's Super League Grand Final, which is obviously another tick in the box for records we've been setting recently as well.
Yeah, absolutely, and it shows that the trajectory of the women's game, and we need a competitive league next year. We need to make sure that all the games are as close as they possibly can be, and yeah, for us we need to make sure that we're a dominant force and staying ahead of the game. Yeah,
and just finally, how good a night is this going to be? How proud are you of the girls and being able to celebrate this huge achievement?
Yeah, it is a huge achievement, and it's been a long time in the making. So they'll really enjoy it tonight. And the off season's always a lot nicer when you've won something at the end. So that doesn't mean we're going to be complacent, but it does mean that we're fully focused on doing the same again next year because we've had a taste of it today.